Welcome back to the Florida Melanie Show. We have a special guest in the building. What's going on, Maria?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
So welcome. We're excited to have you here. And, this topic that we are going to speak about today is just one of those things where you need more than a husband and wife to have a discussion. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
What you talking about, Melanie? Talk to me.
Whatever. So I'm going to put you on the spot, of course.
Guana?
Would you forgive your spouse if they cheated on you?
Well, I've never been in a situation like that before, so I can't say yes and I can't say no.
Maria, what about you?
Well, almost the same thing. I can't say yes or I can't say no, and I just think it depends. It could depend on a lot of things, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Like what? Depend on what?
Because, Maria, check it out. I know you love your husband, right?
Yes.
All right. So, honestly, if you went out there and cheated, right? Like, what would you do? Like, off the top.
What would I do? I would
Yeah.
be angry. I would be extremely angry and probably tell him to leave the house and kick him out.
Oh, Lord.
But as far as you're asking, will I forgive him?
Right.
Obviously, in the moment, if that were to ever happen, I would be super angry and I would not be forgiving.
Right.
It just, like I said, it depends. It depends on if we communicate about what really happened.
Right.
Was it just something because you were tempted to do and it was like nothing else, no emotions involved, and you truly made a mistake and
Right.
we can work through it,
Right.
then yeah, possibly I could forgive you. But if it was something that, there's emotions involved or maybe happened more than once, then I mean, I don't know. I've never been put in that situation. So that's a very hard question to answer.
You're right. And like forgiveness is completely different from like, okay, well, yeah, I might forgive you, but you can no longer live here. Like our relationship is done. That's it. We're over, that sort of thing.
Right.
That's one
yeah.
thing I don't think I could do.
But you know what? My Ghanaian grandfather told me, like, he's not biological.
Yeah.
But like I said, he told me, like, yo, you have to think with the head up top
Yeah.
and not the head down below. And that's very important. A lot of guys now, they just think with the head down below.
That's
not the
right.
head up top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They just focus on a lot of times on what they think is right then.
At the moment.
At the moment. Yes.
They're only thinking about the moment. They're probably not thinking about the consequences
Right.
that could come later on.
Exactly. And it's I've heard a saying that whenever you make a decision, you can't do it on emotion. So whenever you base very important decisions, and obviously that would be a very important decision, like, okay, should I sleep with this person? Should I cheat on my spouse? You can't do it based on emotion because obviously that's going to really take a toll on your answer. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But listen, Melanie, I believe, right, that when men cheat, it's not about love.
Yeah.
No, trust me, it's not about
definitely.
love.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they love their spouse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's about that excitement.
Of course.
And life is about that sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And they're just excited because they want to probably experience whatever it is that they want to experience at that current moment. But you know what? A lot of women are like that too. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. I mean, and if you guys want to experiment, for an example, if
Oh, no.
No, not you specifically.
okay,
But I'm saying that, if your spouse is okay with you experiencing that, then that is completely okay. And that's not cheating, saying that you're in an open relationship per
Right.
se. But in my situation, I'm not. Mine
Right.
is closed.
Right.
So, I would be very angry. I don't know if I could forgive him now that you bring all that up because it's just, that's hard.
It is hard. I mean, you want to ask this person, like, what made you want to go out there? I understand that it might not be like a feelings involved type of thing, but I want to know, like, what made you, like, why did you decide to do that? What's wrong with me? So I think those questions would hurt me more rather than you going out there and cheating on me.
But listen, though, honestly, like, speaking from a guy's perspective, right? Sometimes, like, say, for example, you Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah.
What if the husband want a Chinese girl?
Wants a what? I'm
What
sorry.
do you mean?
Like a Chinese girl, like, it's a nice...
Like an
a
Asian woman
like an
or
Asian
something
woman,
like
you know what I
that.
say?
Oh, okay.
So,
What
like-
if he wants one?
Yeah, what if I want to try a China girl? You never been with
Like
a
to
China?
experiment.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if the wife's okay with it, why not?
I mean, if the wife is okay with it, but if he went out there and he did it and did
On his
not,
own, yeah.
you know, did not confront his
Yeah.
wife about it or whatever,
Exactly.
it's completely different.
But
Yes,
listen,
it's
some
different.
some guys can't resist temptation,
Yeah.
and this is from biblical times.
Right. Right.
Look with Adam and Eve. You know what I say?
Mm-hmm.
Who tell who to eat the apple?
The
It
fruit.
was the fruit, the apple. Yeah, apple is a fruit.
Yeah.
It was Eve. You know what I say? So
Right.
guys are weak.
Yeah. They've been weak
Trust
since
me.
day one.
No, no, we're
She
physically.
took the words right out of my mouth.
Listen, we are physically stronger,
yeah.
but trust me, say men weak. Women can't trick men just like this.
Yeah, it depends
what I
on the
said?
situation. Yeah, you have some men that can be manipulative, and if they're manipulative, then of course they're going to try to sweet talk a woman into doing whatever it is that they want to do.
But Mel, I have a question for you, right?
Yeah.
And don't get mad, right?
Uh-huh.
What if me cheat? I'm a drunk.
I'm
Because
sorry.
when you're drunk, you don't remember nothing though.
I mean, but drunk is not an excuse.
Like what if I leave? What if I leave and go to a party?
Uh-huh.
And
Why did you go to that party without me?
Yes, why were you getting drunk without Melanie? That's the real question. Why were you getting drunk without Melanie?
Why are you having Jamaican rum with Pepsi without me? You know
Yes.
that's our drink.
No, but what if when I'm listen, what we're talking about. But things happen though. You know what I'm saying?
I
Things
mean,
happen.
absolutely, things happen, but why would you put yourself in a predicament? If your spouse is not there and you go out there and you party and you get drunk and you go do something you're not supposed to, why are you doing that without your spouse? You see what I'm saying?
You're almost putting yourself in that situation where you can possibly get temptation, and
Exactly.
then, it's
True that. So one more thing. You guys
Yeah.
believe in a hall pass?
Nope.
no.
Why not?
Why not?
A hall pass.
Can Melanie have a hall pass?
Hall pass? Which part? You
Exactly.
crazy?
Exactly. Give Melanie a hall pass.
Oh no hall pass for Melanie. If Melanie get the hall pass, she can't come back into the house.
No, exactly. Same goes
I'm
for you.
gonna change all the locks,
Everything's gonna
even the lock on the shed. Me I
Listen, by the
change.
time you come back, everything is sold and we're gone far away.
Oh Lord.
It all comes back to communication. If
Right.
you both are okay with it, then sure, have the hall pass.
But it's crazy though. In today's society,
Yeah.
they have a lot of freaks out there.
I mean,
Like freaky people, like you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
will approach you and ask you to do stuff. And you're like, okay.
yeah, you know, people are going to do whatever they want to do. There's a bunch of articles online of people just, you know, they have it's like a husband and a wife, and then they have either girlfriend or boyfriend. And all three people live together. You know, they share the children or however that works.
But you know, but Mel, listen up. You know, like cheating happens in the workplace.
It happens
like most
everywhere, yeah.
No, most of the time in the workplace.
Most of the time,
Because
I
a lot
think
of
so.
because a lot of times if a female goes to work, there's a guy at work
Right.
that finds your wife attractive.
Yeah.
And they will get up in your wife's ears every single day.
It
Get her
happens
Starbucks,
both
get-
ways.
It could happen anywhere, really. I agree
Yeah.
with Melanie. It can happen anywhere, but I see that happening in the workplace. And it could be the female,
Yeah.
going towards the male too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true.
And most of the times too, like I've noticed where if someone is married, then you'll have that single person trying to attract the married person just because they are forbidden fruit or whatever, you know?
So you're
So-
saying that there's some single women out there that are actually attracted to the married men.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Because it's almost like they know they can't have them, but
Right.
that makes them want them even more.
Exactly.
I don't think it's that though.
I think so.
No, I don't think it's that. I think a lot of women out there, they don't want that attachment.
Yes.
And they know if they get a married man or if a man have a woman that's married,
Right.
that man don't want to settle down. So
Yeah.
they just want to have some fun,
they just want to have fun.
and then send the wife back to the husband.
But no,
and then
not
vice
necessarily.
versa.
Well, no, I'm talking about single people, not married people. Because yes, if you're married and you see another married person, then yes, I can see those two people not wanting the attachment and they just want to have a fling and go home and pretend everything is a-okay. But as far as single people, some people they just want to have what they can't have.
And
And,
listen-
you have some people out there that say, "No, I can have whatever I want."
That's just being greedy. Because they need to stay away.
But it's crazy though, because you know what it is though? Women can lie.
Yeah.
Men can't lie. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because some of us men just talk in our sleep at night.
Oh, you do that too?
Oh yes,
Yes, he
trust me. I talk in my sleep. So
Pablo was the only one.
so if I cheat, Miller probably catch me out like the next day.
Yep. Like, oh, so who's this? What were you doing?
Get caught. You guys would get caught regardless.
But women know how to cover their tracks.
I guess.
A woman could cheat for 6 years, and a man will never find out. And a guy will cheat for a week, and then the 8th day, the woman find out because you're gonna leave something in your phone. You're gonna come back.
You're not gonna cover your tracks.
Exactly, because you're gonna come back home smelling like another soap.
Right.
Like, you know what soap I use.
Yeah.
So if I go out and come back, you're gonna be like, "What's that smell?"
Yeah.
Just like the time at your job a couple of years ago, when I bought a new cologne,
Right.
and I came to your job and I went in your office, and as soon as I walked in, you're like, "What's
you smell
that?"
different.
Yeah, she said I smell different, and I mean my hands got cold. I'm telling you, cold.
He
Like
started
super-
getting nervous.
I started getting jittery. Like I just bought some new cologne. You know, so you could tell women are very observant. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh
very
yes,
versatile.
we are.
so like you can't
see it
drop
all.
you can't drop your guards. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, but Miss Maria, thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and we'll catch up another time. All right.
All right.
And it's a Floyd and Melanie show. Thank you guys for listening.